Welcome everybody! We are the Grin brothers, and here's a special little bonus video. It's going to be kind of split up. I'm going to split up this first part because originally I was going to make this as like a top 10 kinship things, but I've got some other cutscenes to show off.
Alright.
You know, because I've also got, for instance, the little scenes that I got of your character. You know, when we did like the tests or things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. You know, it's just going to be a special sort of video of monster hunter stuff, though. Recommendation, try to have obviously watched the rest of the playthrough, because this is post-game stuff. So, for instance, first thing before I go to the top 10 video, or so, yeah, just like regular interaction, you know, just save the world, but I have regular interaction.
Yeah.
So, for instance, let's see what the tentacle monster makes, then.
Vangus
Moshgal armor.
Armor?
Moshgal armor is what it makes.
No. What's the Vangus armor? That's Devi Joe.
Zenoga.
I guess it just doesn't make
Regios. Monoblos.
And gee, did we even get any parts?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
You know, so we saved the world, we don't even get closer. But suddenly Moshgal Armor Plus?
It's high rank Moshgal armor.
I'm quite surprised that that's what they give. I mean, I'm quite like that. Funny enough, of all the things, that's what they give as the reward.
Well, I think it's because you already have Bumble Pumpkins, maybe?
Yeah, and special material.
Armor spheres.
Yeah. Like, I would have imagined it would, you know, the ultimate armor would have been like, you know, because they showed us so far at the end, you know, the rider armor, but like a super version sort of thing. But, well, I guess that's...
I'm assuming you...
Yeah, and now you can make the corn weapon.
An ample bowfish.
What is that? Spear tuna! Legendary weapon made out of tuna! What?
And well, that's made of corn! That's a gun lance made of corn.
Oh, it is
And the shield is a straw hat.
Yeah. The ultimate weapon is a fish! It's
Fish.
Eat your corn!
If it's a spear tuna, why isn't it a sword? or a gun lance. It's literally already a lance.
Interestingly, Ina gets no new outfits at the end of the game. I just checked the bowl cap thing.
Amazing.
No new outfits. Navarro gets a ton. So... I mean, I don't think Ina's got an outfit, but got a few, you know, got the double jab. Just
Blue
different
Raphaham.
colour variants of that. I think these are like...
Silver Raphaham. They are variants of the monster.
And then it's just like
Scarves.
scarf sort of thing.
Oh, I think
Okay.
scarves... I have no idea.
Yeah, very disappointing altogether. So, shame that. They really just want him, you know, nude all
Just
the
as a
time.
Raphaham.
And Ina just gets no new outfits.
Sucks to be her.
But yeah, so I'll do a cutaway to all the other stuff then. So,
I'm testing. I never said I was going to do it. Good.
Okay. Hey,
Wizards
Spy-
suck. I'm a wizard. Hey, spiders, wizards suck. That was such a good show.
and it was ruined by overambition.
Yeah, I don't think the Joy-Cons will connect whilst this game's booted.
Well, I've got the purple one paired, but the yellow one.
They'll
orange.
sync, but then they like de-sync.
Yeah, which I can kind of understand. I've also had that issue, like when trying to do
Look
the
at my
fanfics,
sweet
and like,
child.
I'll make it into a trilogy sort of thing, and it rarely works.
Yeah.
Particularly if you try to keep over a schedule. Like, with my Dear Diamond Diary stuff, because pretty much no one's reading it sort of thing, I'm going at just a much slower pace.
Yeah.
So, stuff like it in my own time. Do love the character design.
My
Very cute.
favourite is when
Is that like based off base model, or do you actually have a lot of customization options?
you have like free face options.
I like the hair.
The hair, you've got a decent amount of. I think I can.
So more than Pokemon, basically.
Yeah, that's not hard though. I think I can. Yeah. See.
And you I've changed the eyes, obviously.
5 pages.
You've
Right.
changed the eyes, I see.
Oh yeah. So, and then you can have the two
What the
very.
flip was that? Is that supposed to be a ponytail? Okay, yeah. So it just kind of looks like it. You obviously don't see the end part at all. So
Kind of weird how the hairband is the same colour as the hair.
Yeah.
Unless that is supposed to be hair. Then you can change like both colour really.
Yeah, I didn't. Given you never played the first one, I'm surprised you end up.
It was a free demo and Also, it's a monster collecting RPG, which is one of my favourite genres in existence.
Yes, you've played so many of them, like Pokemon, Digimon, World of Warcraft.
It technically is!
Monster Sanctuary.
Yeah, I do actually like Monster Sanctuary. I've got a demo for something called Koromon that I've been playing.
I've heard about that.
Yes, I have mixed opinions on it.
Better than Temtem?
I would say so. I'd say
Did you actually try out Temtem? Because obviously I didn't, because it was like PC focused anyway, and I'm...
wasn't going to pay 20 plus quid for it.
No, there's no demo. I
don't
thought it was a
think
free to
there's
play.
a demo. No, you
Oh.
have to pay for it. I hope it does for an audio test, by the way.
Yeah.
Check my monsters.
I've heard mixed opinions on the character design in particular of Temtem.
Yeah,
And
Koromon.
seeing...
See, Koromon actually has a really cool character design.
Well, we can do the Koromon thing from when we begin the because
yeah.
it seems like you actually can talk about it.
Eggnog.
Are these party members or just pets?
Some of them are party members, some of them are just vibing.
Because for a moment in the trailers they seem to show off an egg a lot sort of thing. So for a second I thought it was going to do the thing that was a problem I feel with the latest Fossil Fire, wherein they kind of give you a creature to use, but because you've got this creature who has a specific element and specific types of thing, there's like almost no point to get a fire type, because you already got one at the get-go.
Yeah, so this you start off with like a neutral speed alignment, but from what our oldest brother described of the first game, the monsters like progress very rapidly in strength, so you're kind of supposed to like use new monsters a lot of the time.
Oh, I hate that sort of thing. When you're supposed to just replace your old ones.
And you keep your old ones either in the stables, or you can like DNA transfer abilities across.
That's not quite the same thing.
So you can have someone.
You've outlived your usefulness. Time to dissect you and take your good parts.
Someone was basically like, there is one reason I want to play this game. I can have a fire-breathing bear. Yes, I'm doing an audio test. Let's see what there is to test audio on. I haven't actually seen this, so... Because I never used Brachydia. That is actually beautiful. Free. Okay.
Are you okay? Oh, I was going to show you this, yeah.
It's the way you have all this training montage, all this great build-up. You have like start uppercut. It's like, whoa, super dramatic. It's free damage.
I was going to show you that. Okay.
I just wanted something to turn the audio on.
I know, it's such a good ultimate.
No, it's the free damage that gets me. It's like the epiphany of like when the side characters put in all the hard work, they use their ultimate attack and it just doesn't even affect the villain. Like it feels like something you'd expect out of Bobo. Like, tell me you couldn't picture this happening with Don Patch.
Oh yeah, I could easily picture that sort of thing.
Which is a weird thing to say. Your Brachydiots, I just compared it to Don Patch.
But yeah, it's definitely in the ranking for one of the best ultimates in this game, if not the best. I can understand entirely why Kiris used it. I feel this is kind of like what he wanted his Crabominable to be.
Yeah. Poor Crabominable. Yeah.
I quite like Crabominable, even like its evolved stage with its design sort of thing.
Oh, I think it's a really cool design. And the thing is, stat-wise, it's not...
The problem is
It's
it's
not
a
the
departure
worst.
from what it was.
Well, it's not like it's particularly fast anyway.
Yeah. And to be fair,
For
it's
some
also
reason,
the problem
Stantler is on my quick menu for my phone internet. The Cerebi page for Stantler. I don't know why.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, you have to, like, purchase them with in-game items. I really like that, and I kind of want to use it, because it's like little cat ears.
Mm. And it's the same for for both characters,
Yep.
isn't it?
Male
Yeah.
and female all have
unlike,
the same
you know,
haircut.
Pokemon, where how dare you have long hair as a male character, but this Rockstar has long hair as a male character.
I also like that because it looks like cat ears as well.
What I've never understood with a lot of games such as that is, like, you'll often have NPCs with, like, this
And
great
content.
variety sort of thing.
And then
Why not
you-
for the character creators? Why not just have it so you can have all the styles of the NPCs? Because they often are built onto the same model maker.
Yeah.
So shouldn't that be the easy thing to do?
Yeah, like, I kind of... There's a part of me that wants to change the hair, but I really like this hair.
Mm.
But also cat ears. But I feel like I'd need to change the colours a bit if I went with the cat ears.
It's funny given how much you don't like bright lights and bright things sort of thing.
I like
Yeah,
bright
your-
colours.
Yeah, your colours are super bright.
Because that's technically the armour I have, but I've put the Nagakuga layered armour on.
Like,
His ninja
if you actually lit, like, for instance, if you saw her in Go Down, in, like, the rainbow one, up,
Oh, that.
in that outfit, you would go blind.
Yeah, it would just kill my eyes. It's also kind of funny that I've got more outfits for the cat than, like, the token anime waifu.
Was one of those with a mustache?
Yes, it's the one I've got.
Yes, okay, why would you choose anything other than that? Aside
That's kind of terrifying. I kind of want to know what that cutscene looks like when he goes into his berserk form.
Here's a berserk form.
Yeah, because he's a genetic mutation.
Okay.
He's genetically spliced with the Zinogre, which is like a giant electric wolfhound kind of thing.
So not even
So-
a cat-related thing.
So he can like go like full electric, kind of angry fuzz.
You immediately managed to diminish whatever fear factor it was.
Oh, it's not-
the angry fuzz.
Look at
It's
him.
fuzzy.
Even when he's like enraged, he's not scary.
I thought you meant like transformed.
He does, but he's still like the same size, and he's still got like the same sized head. So he's
I'm
still.
just reminded of the Rugrats episode where Chucky turns into a werewolf, and Christopher was watching it with me at the time, and the first comment he said was it looked like Borny's dog,
Ew.
the little sort of like Chihuahua thing.
Probably a Yorkie.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
the shark has legs.
Yes, they hop. They're a frog shark.
Okay, that immediately diminishes the fear factor again.
Yeah, no, like it's almost impossible to open treasure chests whilst riding him because he goes boing, boing, boing. That's how he moves. Like you have no control really, like no fun.
I loved people discovering that Venusaur was actually a frog.
That is my.
Oh, that's adorable.
When they're babies, they're also adorable because they don't have like.
I love with the princess again.
Because the purple stuff is a dead monster skin.
Mm.
So when they're the baby form, they don't have that, and they're like a little chibi spider.
Oh.
And I've given it fire moves, and I've named it after the Arachnakadachi, which is the.
And now for my top 10 favourite kinships, which Raphaham doesn't know about. He may have an idea of some of them, because I've mentioned that I really like some of them, but here I'll show them off. I've got this to the side, so he won't see it. So, at number 10, don't need, they have a separate one for double kinship skills now.
Huh.
They didn't have that before.
No.
Always paired with Rafa, though, for some reason. Okay, so let's see. Number 10! I don't need to find it on here. It's not, it doesn't require the most efficient system to find them. My 10th favourite kinship skill.
Lagombi.
Which you kept calling Lamborghini the entire time. I really thought that was its name, but it is called
To
Lagombi.
be fair, its main mechanic is drifting, so Lamborghini works.
But this was number 10. And as he put it, Beyblade.
Yep. Oh. I'm glad every single one of them was probably used on a poor Velocidrome.
Yeah. Number 9 is a surprising one, I got to admit. Because it's not a monster I really like in any way, but gotta say, its kinship was pretty cool.
Anjanath.
Yeah, I've gone through all these. I mean, I haven't looked at every single monster's kinship, obviously,
Yeah.
but the ones that we've had through the story. But yeah, no offense, I really do like Anjanath's here. There's like a nice scene there, and this finale part could have been a finale area, but then you get this little finale bit here. That's just awesome.
That is his attack. Wow. Lamborghini did more.
Now, I know this is a top 10, but I did kind of lie. I'm kind of counting this as a top 12 in this case, because I didn't know whether you counted the other characters as, they're here with their kinship skills, but you don't really ride them. But at number 8,
I mean,
even though the game would like you to think that you, with Kyle,
from a slash.
but not really.
I wish we could do this in Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter by CyberConnect 2.
It'd be great.
It could-
What did this poor Velocidron do? They did like triple the damage of your other two as well.
Number 8 is a monster now that, as in the actual number 8. Number 8 is a monster that, admittedly, I would have considered using, but there was other options sort of thing. But I was surprised at how much I liked its armor.
I wanted to use an Anjanath originally, but...
Really?
Yeah, I like Anjanath, but what's the point in having a fire power monster when you're Rapha?
Yeah.
Red Kazu. Ooh.
Woo-doo.
Oh god, I hate it so much.
It's surprisingly a jolly fellow sort of thing. Like, it's kind of cute in a way. Like, it looks like a disgusting monster, but it acts cute,
Yeah, that doesn't make me like it anymore.
Now, number 7, unfortunately, this is one of those ones which gets really confusing when I write it down, because I'm thinking, oh gosh, there are so many which sound the exact same.
Oh, I assume it's one of the ones that begin with a B then?
Yeah.
Yeah, but serious. Oh, you can pick the time?
Yeah, with some of them. Some of them, obviously, it's in a cave or such, or changes time. But yeah, because laser ambush is just awesome. Unsurprisingly, some of these monsters are like, slash Ruby Basirius is the exact same.
Yeah.
Some of them, there's one which is has 2 other ones that I liked, but they're pretty much like, this one was already, did exactly it, but it was the better version, and so the other 2 lost ground based off the fact of, well, there's already a better version of it.
Yeah.
For instance, a lot of the Raptor ones are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So they obviously go down. Number 6, again, a monster I really thought I was going to have for a while, but, we ended up replacing a different monster in our power monster rather than our technique monster, so...
I would have used Mizune if it could have swam.
Yeah, here's number 7.
Moonlight Transients. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bubbles.
Yeah, because it's beautiful, cool, and, as you see with that little part of Navaru being swept away, funny at the same time. So it's just a perfect blend.
Jesus Christ. That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, there's a couple that were actually pretty good, but they took too long, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They go on for too long. Number 5. This is what I was exactly talking about. There's so many like it.
Yeah.
In terms of its element, but this is just the better one from the very get-go.
Ah, yeah, the aftermath.
But there's several of them which are just you trip sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they are funny as well, but it's they all come down because this one was the first, and it's got the banana peel unlike the others.
Yeah.
So it looks better. For instance, my grumpy creature has the whole spinning sort of thing.
Herbivores that
Yeah.
Because I assume Popo does it as well.
For another monster I wouldn't have minded using myself. Oh wait, on the same page.
Ah, bear.
Yeah, because I really like this. I think someone used this as an image of your character only has 3 emotions. One is shut up, Navaru. Second is I'm sad, and third is feral child.
Fish. I never saw that one. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Although, why is your character eating fish raw?
And again, another monster. A lot of them are monsters. Aside from Anjanath, all of them are pretty much monsters that, if I didn't, were ones I considered using.
Yeah.
Anjanath is the only one where I'd never considered using it, but gosh, it's a cool armor.
When we find it. Gravios.
It's the same as the Black Gravios one, but it's until one of the very last ones, This was basically like one of the last of my... all the kinships got more boring as they went along, but this one was still funny and cool at the same time, even as a layer on one. I mean, just that starting image on the lava sort of thing, but then this whole part is really cool as well.
Lasers. It's like a
Also, this part, it's just like...
Only 252 damage!
Better than 3!
That's true. That's true.
That is also one of the things I'm going to have included in the video. And again, this other one is a case of... Depends on if it counts. You don't ride it. The game would make you think you ride them, but...
Kyle, with his nuclear armament...
Yeah, because it's also like, I discount like for instance, pretty much straight away I discount like the Velocitrone, the Pacirios and the Legania, because the kinship of your allies is so much cooler because, of course you've got the characters talking through them sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, they would have been like the top 20 rankings, those 3. Cheval would probably have been in top 30. No offense, Cheval's was kind of boring.
Yeah. I like Cheval. I like the Raphael.
The one thing about Cheval's which is good is like really depends on Monster Hunter Stories 1 because it focuses on his mother's necklace first sort of thing.
I just like the little fire donuts that the Raphaham shoots out.
I really like Kyle. So if you count, humans as monster, I guess Kyle's is number 3. And this is no surprise. I think I've mentioned it time and time again that I absolutely adore this one. The surprising thing is that it's only number 2. You got the hammer.
Sweet from the hammer.
Because this was off. Like it's funny. There could be a nice little thing going back through and seeing how many times I actually mentioned this is my favourite kinship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So peasantry really did have a fantastic kinship. That's why I was actually kind of gutted, sort of like leaving him out, sort of thing. But I think Cursula did pretty well.
Cursula did, yeah.
And then number 1, it was. This is so good.
Brachydios.
Yeah, I could see why Kira's had this straight away. This is just the best.
Brachyblow.
This won't be as entertaining as people have already seen it, but you get to see it again.
Yeah.
This time about Raph chuckling.
My hysterics.
It's just like the boxing grids. That's a little bit more
disappointing.
Yeah. But those were my top 10, technically top 12 favourite kinship skills. Admittedly, I haven't had all the monsters. I'm probably not going to continue this game because I've never been a post-game person. No. And my Switch could do with a bit of rest because apparently this game tortured my Switch.
It did, yeah.
My Joy-Cons are pretty much dead. Well, my right Joy-Cons. Always my right Joy-Cons. My Switch has been overheating and everything. And, I don't need to lose more in my life at the moment, so...
Goddamn teddy bear is staring down.
So those are my top 10. Don't know what your favourite would have been, but...
I don't know either. I don't remember.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 2. If you haven't watched it, it's a bit weird that you watched this video, but I'll have included the links before. You'd have seen the little eye symbol, so feel free to check it out if you haven't seen it already.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, I guess, if you want. If you don't, then I can't stop you.
Cheerio!
Bye.